Greetings. Welcome to another edition of Ask the Doc. I'm your host, Ina Esco. This podcast is brought to you by Lemoyne College and Ivy Multimedia, sponsored by Health in All Spaces Vaccine Equity Grant. And today we are in Nashville, Tennessee at Meharry at the Spring Goes Pink Cancer Survivorship and COVID-19 Summit. I've had quite a few guests so far, but right now I have the beautiful Dr. Katherine Y. Brown with me in the building. How are you?
Oh my goodness.
Dr. Brown.
Thank you for having me. It is an honor to be in your studio.
Yes.
It's a great time. I'm looking forward to it. When you asked me, I was like, there is no place that I am going to be at that appointed time except on the airwaves with you.
We are so happy that you are here, Dr. Katherine Brown. Could you please tell the Ask the Doc audience about yourself and your business?
Absolutely. So I wear multiple hats like many people. I'm the founder of Learn CPR America, LLC, where I have personally trained over 300,000 people for free.
300,000?
300,000 for free nationally and internationally in CPR, because your zip code should not determine whether you live or die. CPR can help save lives, and we do door knocking campaigns to college campuses and corporations, you name it. And then also I have the honor of being the founder of the Dr. Katherine Y. Brown, or KYB Leadership Academy. And through that program, we focus on building the capacity for global leadership while also increasing awareness of pulmonary hypertension. We have had middle school, high school, and college students. We've taken them to Johannesburg, South Africa, Dubai, Costa Rica, Medellin, Colombia. We've been to Turks and Caicos Islands, and we got a lot of exciting things coming up on the way. So
you all like to travel, Dr. Brown.
we like to travel.
And I'm hearing that you're doing something special with Lemoyne College.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
So this is probably a first time ever. Nobody knows this except for the planning team. KYB Leadership Academy is coming to Lemoyne College.
Wow, we're excited.
I am so excited. We've charted our first on the campus of Fisk University, then Tennessee State University. We've had a cohort at Howard University, and we are coming to Lemoyne. When I tell you, there are no words to express the synergy and the energy that is happening on the campus there. We are so fired up. So we're going to be there this summer. We're going to be doing all of our leadership modules, which are health, leadership, government, and finance.
Wow.
We do introduction to leadership and effective communication, managing difficult situations and teamwork, welcoming and appreciating diversity, and a commitment to lifelong learning and service to the community. The scholars, because we don't call them students, they are scholars, because KYB leaders are leaders of leaders of leaders. Now, you got leaders, right? Everybody can be a leader. But who leads those leaders? Yep, that's somebody. But we lead the leaders who lead the leaders.
Boom.
So we are on fire. We're going to be doing 7 amazing service projects that benefit the Lemoyne community and surrounding areas. So that's our...
Well, we're so happy that you're coming to join us at Lemoyne College. I have a question for you as a Black woman. Being an entrepreneur in this particular field, and, you just spoke about all of the places, all of the programs that you are involved in. How do you balance?
Here's the thing, you can't even do it without balance. So I will say transparently, there are times in my life where I've gotten it terribly wrong and I've been imbalanced. This perception that you have to do everything at one time to be successful. So you do that, you achieve it, and you're miserable. And so how do I stay balanced? I remember the moments of imbalance, and it reminds me to prioritize. So family is my priority. It's not something that I say, it's what I do. You invite me to a speaking engagement and they can't come, then I don't come to the speaking engagements. That's balance. I have 4 children. They are my priority, my everything.
How old are they?
Oh my goodness, here we go. The oldest one is 29. He will be 30 on April 25th. That's the one. He's a nurse.
Coming up.
Yep, that's my Anthony. Shout out Anthony. Then Sydney, Sydney Y.K. Brown. She is 22. She is on her way to medical school right now. She graduated from college a year early, took a gap year, got a master's degree, and is on her way to medical school.
Amazing.
And then my Irving, shout out Irving. He is the newest member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Got to shout
He's a
him
noob
out.
now.
He's a noob. He's a noob. So he actually graduated 2 years early from Fisk University at the age of 19, and he is getting ready to start his master's degree at Meharry Medical College, and he is a proud member of the Nashville Alumni Chapter. And then Robert is my baby boy. He is 14.
Wow.
And Robert does cross country, swim team, tennis team. He's been on the dean's list every semester, and he is a student at Father Ryan High School.
Oh, my. You have a whole clan over there that are making strides and blazing trails.
They're blazing
in
trails.
all their areas, different ages and areas.
They are. They all teach CPR. You know, Sydney leads the nonprofit that we named in my mother's honor, which is the Roberta Baines Wheeler Pulmonary Hypertension Awareness Group. That's the 501 that sponsors KYB. She's the executive director. Like I say, Anthony is a nurse doing great things. They all are doing, but that's balance. So balance is when, if success is my family not surviving but thriving, then what does the fruit look like? So it's the manifestation of success, because they understand you have to do things a certain way. You have to be balanced, take care of yourself, take your vacations, drink your water, eat healthy. All of these things I try to impart in them. And I'm thankful.
Yes.
They've
been listening.
They've been listening. But let me say this. I don't want people to ever look at Dr. Katherine and say it came easy, because it didn't. I'm from the south side of Chicago.
Okay.
I was a teenage mother. I was pregnant at the age of 17. I had my son at the age of 18. But it's the spirit of resilience. He was 9 pound, 2 ounce baby boy. I had him on a Sunday, checked myself out the hospital, and Monday I took those exams, 18 credit hours, straight A's and 1B.
Come on, Dr. Brown.
That's all I'm saying. By the time I was 30, I had my doctoral degree. By the time I was 26, I was actually the first African-American doctoral faculty member in the history of Belmont University. They never even had D9s. When I came, I was the one that helped to said, what is diversity? So, you know, I don't say it came easy, but it came through perseverance, resilience, and not keeping the baton when you get it, passing it. I passed the baton to my
Very
children.
important.
I passed the baton to everybody. That's success.
Yes.
Like, I want everybody to be successful in whatever they're doing, and I'm going to do my best to give them everything I have to give. So when you see our scholars in KYB Leadership Academy, let me tell you, they're thriving. They're doing DISC assessment. They design, implement, and evaluate community service projects. They're better than most adults who are doing it for a living, because they learn all the keys to success. It's no secrets. And I believe in picking up the phone and helping you out. So if I can make a phone call and it helps you, I'm going to pick up the phone.
We need more of that, Dr. Brown.
We got to pick up the phone. Because I don't think that people think that you get successful and it's for you. Your success is not for you. Your success is for somebody else.
That is true.
And when we get that right, my sister, that's when we're on a trajectory. So my whole life has really been about just giving back. What can I do to help the next generation of leaders? What can I do to help the next person? And my children, they give back too. Sydney mentors, they're doing a good job.
You're doing a great job,
you're so
Dr.
kind.
Brown.
You're too kind.
Now, let me ask you this. What could you say to the Ask the Doc audience that would encourage them to get training and certified in CPR? Like, why is that so important?
Oh, my goodness. So here's the reality. I ask people a simple question. If your loved one went into cardiac arrest tonight, would you know what to do? And if you don't, then that's the reason why. Your loved ones, your family members, your friends, they are the why. That's why you should be trained, because life matters. We know that statistically speaking, the life you save is going to be a family member, friend, someone you know and love. And we just simply don't have enough people. So we're trying to double and triple survival rates, and we can do it through hands-only CPR, which is why I started doing door knocking campaigns. Let me tell you something funny.
You're going out in the community.
So here we are. I'm on the south side of Chicago. I opened up the first freestanding CPR company. I'm like, if I build it, they will come. I built it. They didn't come. But failure wasn't an option. So I got my 4 children, my mannequin, and I started knocking on people's doors with that question. if your loved one went into cardiac arrest, would you know what to do? They were like, is she crazy? Should we call the police? And I'm like, no, because I'm going to be back tomorrow until you come outside and let me teach you. After a while, they start coming outside. I start doing the housing projects, churches. I stand on the corner. I have a sign that says, honk if you know CPR. If you don't, pull over and I will teach you. And I teach people on the sidewalk. When I come to the community with that sense of urgency and it's truly from the heart, people begin to hear it. So I hope that somebody listening right now says, this lady is so serious about CPR. She's knocking on doors. She's going to housing projects. She's going in biker bars. I hope they understand your life matters. And the statistics show the lower the socioeconomic status, communities of color, we're not going to be the ones to get CPR. New study just came out that said women are less likely to receive CPR. So this is it's a problem, and I just want people to understand, follow the science and look at what it's saying. And if that's not enough to inspire you, I don't know what will, because you want, if something happens to you, that someone will be trained. Every household in the United States has to have somebody trained in CPR. So that's where I'm at, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yes, and you're originally from Chicago. How did you end up here in Nashville?
Oh, my goodness. So the first time I came, it was my husband's job. He was an executive chef at the Palm Restaurant. And so we went back home. I was helping to take care of my mother as her caregiver. And the gun violence back home was out of control. And I said, you know what? I want to go home. Everybody's like, as much as you fought to get out of Nashville to come back home, I was like, don't listen to what I said.
So this your home.
This is home. Nashville is home
Gotcha.
now. But I went to Chicago Vocational High School, graduate from Chicago State University. I'm really a Chicagoan, not the suburb. I'm from the south side of Chicago, Illinois. You know, people say Chicago and they're not from Chicago. I'm born and raised on the south side. But no, I came back here in Nashville. It just felt like home. I could make an impact, do great things. I've helped to charter different organizations here. And I love Nashville. Nashville is a great place to work, play, and raise a family. And I'm thankful for where I am at this journey. Now, I say this, if somebody's listening and you want to try to recruit me somewhere, let me look at the offer.
Look, Dr. Brown is on the grind. Now, I do want to mention this because this is trending right now, very important. Nashville is under a microscope right now due to the politics. Any words or opinions with the politics going on here in Nashville right now?
Here's what I would tell people, and you have to stay in this lane of neutrality, if you will. But they say what you do in the dark will always come to light. It's very simple. If there's nothing happening in the darkness, then there will be nothing to shed light on. And so if we're ashamed or conflicted about what's happening in the darkness, then maybe we should fix the darkness so it never has an opportunity to manifest to light. Now, you take what you will from that. But I say change is coming. Change is inevitable. And what I think you see is a duplication of history manifesting itself in a new way. So Nashville is under a crazy microscope right now, but we've got to work together. I say Nashville is a strong community, and I say there's nothing that we cannot get through together. And I believe, maybe you call me a hopeless optimist, but we are going to be stronger once we get on the other side of all of the things. And it's a lot. You know, it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
We're dealing with a lot right now, but I believe we're going to get through it together. People are committed, and it's Nashville. Nashville strong. Shout out to Nashville.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
And shout out to Dr. Katherine Y. Brown, the founder of KYB Leadership Academy. You are amazing, lady. I have truly enjoyed talking with you today on Ask the Doc. I want you to let the Ask the Doc audience know how they can continue to follow your journey and keep in touch with you.
Absolutely. I am on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and any social media page you can think of. So I want you to check out my hashtags. Hashtag Dr. Katherine Y. Brown. That's Katherine with a K, Y like yellow. Dr. Katherine Y. Brown. Hashtag Learn CPR America. And also hashtag KYB Leadership Academy. Just Google me and I will come up and you'll see everything from publications to grassroots to you name it. And I want to connect with you. So you can also email me at drkatherineyBrown at gmail.com. Let's connect, let's talk, and let's continue the conversation.
Yes. Well, we appreciate you, and I love your style, Dr. Brown. I love your style, honey. Yes, you are amazing, and keep doing the good work and helping all of our ladies and gentlemen out here in these Memphis, Nashville, and worldwide streets. So thank you, Dr. Katherine Brown, founder of KYB Leadership Academy. And check it out. You are listening to Ask the Doc, the podcast brought to you by Lemoyne College and Ivy Multimedia, sponsored by Health in All Spaces Vaccine Equity Grant. I'm your host, your double E, Ina Esco. Thank you guys for listening once again.